As these storms move through, they will leave behind plenty of damage, as you've already seen.
And of course, that means calls to insurance providers, tree removal companies, and more. News 9's Adriana Daniel, live in Wausau with what insurance providers want you to remember.
Melissa, Brad, over last night and probably some of today's storms, many trees were pulled out of the ground, and in the case of many homeowners, leading the tree to land on their roof. Damage claims can run into the thousands of dollars, and an area insurance provider says it's important to contact and check on your coverage. Now, what happens if your neighbor's tree lands on your house? Most people would say or assume it's the neighbor's responsibility. If a perfectly healthy tree lands on your house, that is not the case.
Once your neighbor tree falls into your yard, whatever's in your yard is your responsibility, and the ensuing damage, from there. The only time there's something different is if, let's say, if the tree was a dead tree that should have been removed the last few years ago.
Marvel says majority of things are covered after a storm. Things that aren't covered typically include flooding and if a tree falls in your yard but didn't cause any damage. Now, Marlboro says it's important to check on your coverage at least every 3 years so you know what's covered when you need it. Live in Wausau, Adriana Daniel, News 9, WAOW.